Hey guys, it's your girl Nosh. It's Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, and I'm sick. um, I don't know if it's allergies. I don't know if it's me actually like being sick, but all I know is my nose is bothering me and my throat is killing me. So I can't sing. I can't breathe, but I'm here. Okay. Just to let you guys know, I'm gonna try to be putting up some videos this week. I do have a 4-day vacation, which I thought I was going to work on videos, but I guess that wasn't the plan of the universe. Maybe it still is, but I'm going to take it easy on that. The main reason I did this video today is because I wanted to piggyback off of what I just heard my aunt, who's a minister, talking about certain things, and she kind of inspired me to do this video. Yes, I have a family that's has a long lineage in religious history and being patrons to the religion. My aunt's a minister. My uncle's a pastor. I have a lot of things in my family, which I look up to. I look up to these people because if we don't believe in anything, what are we believing in? There's an old saying that says, if you don't believe in anything, you'll fall for anything. First and foremost, for me, God is my savior. You know, God is everything to me. And it doesn't matter if I do tarot readings or not, or whatever it is I do. It's in my opinion, I still believe in God and I still follow God. But this video is not about that. This video is about the Mercury retrograde that we're going through right now. Mercury retrograde in Scorpio is going to bring back a lot of people from the past. But that's what Mercury always does. Mercury always brings back things that we've wanted at one point in our life. And it basically brings it back to ask us, do you still want this? You know? Do you feel that you're worthy of this? And or if this situation is worthy of your attention now? Or how much have you grown? How much soul growth have you had that if this situation didn't work back then and this person is trying to come back around today, is it worth it? I'll give you an example. Today, someone just hit me up on my Facebook. It's an old ex that I literally dated when I was like 16, 17, right? Teenager. As soon as I saw it, I was like, delete, no friend request, not today, Satan. But it's funny because all these years I thought this person did not care about me, that this person could give two shits less about me. And look what a Mercury retrograde did, brought them right back. A lot of times what happens during this retrograde in itself, because it's in Scorpio, it's going to bring up a lot of deep issues from the past. A lot of things we did in the past. Some of us are going to go ask for forgiveness from people. Some of us are going to want forgiveness from people. And I just want to say, the whole wanting forgiveness thing, yes, you may deserve the forgiveness that you're asking for, but are you going to get it? You may not. So that's why the best thing to do is just kind of like give it to the universe or give it to God and let it go. A lot of other things are happening during this retrograde. People are deeply, deeply being affected by their emotions. I had an incident last weekend. Well, not last weekend, the weekend before that. My best friend's son went missing, and we found him. Well, they found him, and he had committed suicide. And he was only 15. So much love to you, Jordan. We're missing you every day. But now me and my best friend were talking about this, and she's very, very, up on her knowledge in astrology, and to hear her say, it's a really tough world that we live in right now. People are bullying each other. People are being mean to each other. People are being cruel to each other. But I just want you guys to know that if you ever need to speak to someone, you can always hit me up. There's so many people out there that you can talk to. Because this retrograde is very, very emotional. Very emotional. A lot of the deep rooted things that you're emotional about, a lot of traumas that you thought that you put to the side, that you don't care for anymore, that you've gotten over, they're going to come up. A lot of things from your childhood are going to come up. And the universe is basically asking you to look at it from a different perspective. Don't get caught up in what happened and how it could have been, and how it would have been. Sometimes things happen because they're supposed to, and the way that they're supposed to is a better plan for you and yourself and for your highest good. Um, there's a lot of deaths this retrograde that I've experienced. Had a lot of people, just one week I just got so much news that, like the person I went to high school with died. My best friend's son died. Someone's grandpa died, and it's a lot of people that I knew. And so for me, this retrograde, I've been dealing with a lot of death. Um, Death in the physical sense and death in the spiritual sense, where I'm letting go of all my old habits. And this is why the retrograde is happening, because you need to let go of these habits. You need to evolve, and Mercury will try you. The retrograde will try you. It's like a checkpoint. It's like you got your bags, you're ready to board the plane, and TSA is like, okay, what's in here? What's in there? What's in there? And that's what Mercury retrograde is basically, checking things to see before you move forward. Are you good to move forward? Because these people that you want to bring forward with you may not be good for you to bring forward. A lot of times we get caught up in the glitz and the glams of people, their charm, how they are, and we fail to see reality. I know I do. I always look at the potential in people, but not really seeing who they really are. But it's okay to see the potential in people, but don't get attached to that potential, because they're really not that person. The potential outline that you have in your head about a certain individual may not be exactly who they are. So I just want you to keep that in mind, that if you are walking on your path and you're noticing that some people are not there anymore and you're just moving, it's okay to do that. It's absolutely fine, because sometimes God or the universe must bring you into isolation in order to work on you. So a lot of my Sagittariuses out there are probably like, because I know when I do the readings, you guys are like, oh, where's my love? Where's my soulmate? It's coming. It's coming. And if you have not experienced love yet, if you are not experiencing your soulmate coming in, that's when you have to do a check inside yourself. You have to reevaluate yourself for a second and say, have I done the work on me? Am I really where I want to be? Am I happy with myself? Because again, over and over in all the videos I tell you guys, happiness does not come from someone else. Happiness comes from you, from within. So if you're not happy with yourself, that's what you're going to attract. People who are not happy with themselves. And people who are not happy with themselves are not going to make you happy. It's just not going to vibe. If you're not happy, they're not happy, but you guys are pretending to be happy and you think everything is good, it's not going to go anywhere. You're still going to deal with the same lessons over and over. It's just going to be different bodies. So during this Mercury retrograde, I really want to reach out to everyone and say, you know what, just flow with it. Flow with the water. Don't swim against the current, because it's going to get harder to get to the destination where you need to be. And all of us right now, we're being pivoted to where we're supposed to be. A lot of us are working through karmic relationships. We're with people that we don't know why we're with them. A lot of us are dealing with being alone, and understanding why we need to be alone. That's actually my case right there. I'm going on 3 years of being single, and yeah, it gets tough. I'm human. I want human, contact, but I have to remind myself, am I going to sacrifice everything that I've been working on just for attention? Or am I going to continue working on myself and understand that this is the path I have to go on, And please, please, please use your intuition when it comes to these exes coming back, people from the past coming back. If this person hurt you so much in the past, what are they going to do now? I'm a firm believer, if it didn't work, if a relationship didn't work out once, it's not going to work out again. There's some rare exceptions where people change, but I said it's rare. A person doesn't change unless they want to change. No one is going to miraculously appear in their life and they're like, oh, I'm just going to change now. No, you have to change within yourself. You have got to want to change for yourself, So this is what I basically wanted to put the video out for, and say, guys, you know what? Just be careful on who you take back into your life. Be careful who you listen to. Be careful who is feeding you whatever nonsense that they're feeding you. Use your intuition, use your discernment. We're living in a world that's extremely fake right now, and that's really sad. A lot of people are so afraid of vulnerability. I'm one of them. I literally just confessed this to someone that vulnerability is not my best suit, but I see that in order to have them open up to me, I have to open up. So that's another thing that I want to talk about. If you step into vulnerability, even though it's so scary, it's actually freeing. It's okay to admit, that things hurt you. It's okay to admit, the things that you went through in the past, because whatever you went through in the past, guarantee it made you who you are today. I've been through a lot in my past. That's a story for another day. And every time I reflect on what I went through, I am very proud to look at myself in the mirror today and be like, this is the woman you've become because of what happened to you. So I don't ever want to take those experiences back, because without those experiences, I wouldn't be who I am today. I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you guys. I wouldn't be helping other people, going through the traumas that they're going through. Because I never went through my trauma. I always feel that the universe will put someone through something so they can be used as an example for someone else. And it's okay. I don't sit there and say, oh, why? But why was I chosen to go through this? It's okay. I was chosen to go through what I went through to be a teacher for someone else. And you can take that as, the same thing as for yourself. If you've been through something that was really harsh, really painful, you can turn around, grow from that, understand it, and then help someone else. Especially if you're an empath. Oh my God, empaths right now, you guys are needed. If you're a Hyoka empath, if you're a regular empath, you are needed so much right now. Because empaths are people that will understand what you're feeling. Empaths are people that can put themselves in other people's shoes and feel what they're feeling. The biggest thing about being human right now in 2019 going into 2020 is no compassion. And empaths have that compassion. So if you're empathic, like myself, hold on to that. That is your saving grace right there, because you can feel what the world is feeling. You can understand what other people are going through. And it hurts because you want to be able to help everyone. But you can't. That's another thing. You're not going to be able to help everyone. Help the ones that come along, the ones that you're supposed to help. If you can help, help. And if you can't, just pray for them, I'm sorry I'm getting a little emotional because it's a very touchy subject for me. Being an empath right now it's crazy, because you hear people's stories, you see people go through their things, and you just wish that, I don't have any children, but I have my nieces and nephews, and when I see my nieces and nephews go through pain or they're crying, I just want to take it away. I just want to snap my fingers and make them feel okay. That's because I'm an empath. I'm a healer. I want to heal everybody. But there's some people I will not be able to heal, and it's okay. I have these jobs where I swear I think that I've been put into those situations to help others. And sometimes it's disappointing when I'm not able to. But it's not my fault. That's one thing I had to understand. It's not my fault. It's not your fault. It's just the timing. When this person is ready to awaken, ready to understand their power, their abilities, their gifts, they're going to know. And then I have some people who just find me and they're like, hey, I heard that you do this and you do that, and I want to know more about it. Can you teach me? I love those moments. I really do, because I feel like they make up for the moments for the people that I've lost. Being a light worker, being an empath, being a healer, it's a very, very important job. And no matter what's going on, whether it's Mercury retrograde, whether it's New Year's, whether it's Christmas, we're on 24/7. We don't stop. So that's another, shout out to my empaths and my light workers and my healers during this Mercury retrograde. You're going to see a lot of people come around you. A lot of people with dark souls, a lot of people with negativity just come around you. And you know what they want? They want light. They need the help. But I would say be careful, if you are getting the intuition that this is too much for you, or this is too much darkness, I would say step back. Step back and just pray for that individual. There are some things that are out of our hands, and we're not going to be able to save everyone. You know, Jesus even said it. There's plenty to save, but it's okay if you save one. Just that one that you saved, it matters, you know? So please don't quiet down. Please don't, let this get overwhelming. Just flow. Just flow like water, and just understand that the unpredictable experiences that are coming into our life right now, they're helping us grow. Okay, no matter what you're going through, good or bad, I promise you, it's to help you grow. Okay. um if you have any questions, if you guys need any personal readings done, I'm trying to work on those by next week, so I feel a little better. I'm honestly thinking it's probably just allergies, because every morning I wake up, my throat's really dry. It could be because of the heat. So I'm thinking about putting like a bowl of water in front of my vent, so this way it kind of like humidifies it as it's coming up. Maybe I just need to smoke more. But yeah, guys, I love you guys. I love the support that you guys give me. I feel like this is the first time I've actually gotten emotional in a video. Thank you so much for like not making fun of me. But I just want to let you guys know I'm human. Even though I'm an Aquarius moon, I feel things. I'm not that detached. And all other Aquariuses, you guys are not detached. You guys feel. We actually feel more than others. We feel so much that this is what we do. We go into isolation because we don't know how to help. We don't know what to do. I feel like, sometimes our hands are tied. And that's when we can start manifesting, the light down, which is the best thing, which is the only thing we can do. If we can manifest, if we all get together and just manifest compassion, manifest peace, it's possible. It's weird because I don't know if you guys remember the incident that we had where the forest was on fire, and everybody came around, everybody got together, and everybody started praying. Everybody started, collectively thinking how, water would be so good right now. And what happened? It started raining. So as a collective, we are very powerful. Don't ever underestimate what your soul can do. Okay, guys? If you need me, hit me up on Twitter. It's 16 Moons. I changed it. If you need me, you can hit me up on No She Light Work AF on Instagram. And anything you need during this retrograde. You have any questions? You're feeling weird. You feel like, you want to run through the woods screaming your head off. It's fine. We're all going through it. I'm going through it. Trust me. So that's all I wanted to say. Reach out to you guys and say, look, guys, I love you. I'm here for you. Call me if you need me. All right? Bye, guys.